Hey there, YouTube. Welcome back to the kitchen. Or if you're tuning in for the first time, I appreciate you watching this video today. We're going to make some plant-based chili today. We're going to throw a little bit of sweet potato in there. And I've made my chili before, but I never have set recipes for things. So I figured this is the time to get started playing with it. So by the time we get cool weather here where I live, I've got my game down for chili, because I'm gonna definitely enjoy chili this cool season. So without any further ado, let's get right into making it. Okay, I'll have the ingredients in the description below, but I'll try to tell you as I go about how much of the stuff that I am using here. And what we're doing here is we're gonna start out with, I've got a little bit of veggie broth in here, low sodium veggie broth, got it heating up. Probably need to turn it down a little bit. And then I'm going to add in there, I've got 3 cloves of minced, finely chopped garlic. I've got a bunch of jalapeno. I'm not using the seeds, I just wanted the flavor. It's probably about half of a jalapeno. Using about a small yellow onion, small to medium yellow onion. And some chopped red bell pepper. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let this simmer, this cook for a little bit until it just kind of gets soft, a little bit tender. Get those flavors mixed in there. And when that gets ready, I'll come back to you. Okay, that's going good. So now I'm going to add 2 sweet potatoes that I kind of peeled. I peeled and chopped up, kind of cubed up. I made mine nice and thick. Then I'm going to put in 3 tablespoons of chili powder. I'm going to put in a tablespoon of cumin, but I got to kind of do it this way because my tablespoon won't fit down into the bottle. That's about right. Then I'm going to just freehand this. I'm just going to put a bunch of paprika in there. It's mainly about that chili powder. Bunch of paprika. And some red pepper flakes, but got to be real careful with these. Don't want to like turn you never know with these red pepper flakes, they can get out of control. Then I'm going to put in about 2.5 cups of that low sodium vegetable broth. Mixed in there. Then I'm going to turn up the heat on this and let it come almost to a boil where it's going pretty good. Then I'm going to turn it down to simmer. I'm going to put a top on it and I'm just going to check it until, well, basically I'm just wanting the sweet potatoes to get tender. As soon as the sweet potatoes get tender, I'll be back with you for the next step. So good. And my sweet potatoes are getting there. They're tender now. And what we're going to do here is, I cooked a fresh pot of black beans yesterday. So they're going to be the star of the show. I'm putting 2 cups of black beans in there. But I do like red kidney beans, so I decided to open up a can. I rinsed a can, and I'm going to put those in there. And I decided to go with some chopped tomatoes. I like this brand. It doesn't matter what brand you use. I'm not really brand partial. I mean, I'm partial to some, but it's not a big deal. I don't want to see how this does. I may add some, get that all in there. Then we're going to give that a nice stir. Oh man, that's gonna be a lot of chili. This is gonna last me for several days. Now you don't necessarily have to do that, but I'm gonna add just a little bit. Just a tiny bit of puree in there. Or maybe not a tiny bit, but not a whole lot. Thicken it up a little bit. I like my chili nice and thick. And then I'm going to give that a good stir again. I'm going to put the lid back on it. And I'm going to turn the heat down. I'm just going to let it simmer. I don't know how long I'm going to let it simmer. Maybe half an hour or so. Maybe 45 minutes. We'll see. I can tell you one thing. Especially since I'm not a super picky eater. That's going to be good. Maybe some tweaking when I make it a second time. But that's going to be good. So, be back. All right, I let that simmer for like half an hour, 45 minutes or so, and it is good. It can be better, but it is good. I would definitely give it a thumbs up, but as I'm always going to do, I know I can make it better. I think back to chili I had in the past, chili that I had, you know, in restaurants from the can. I don't think my mom really made a lot of chili. I don't remember if she ever actually made chili, but anyhow, it's good. It stands up to those, but I know I can make it better. And I think when I say better, for me personally, probably a little bit more heat in it. I'm going to experiment with a little bit more heat the next time I make it. I might do a few tweaks here and there, but the point being is it is good, and it's going to feed me for probably 3 days, if not more. And it's there's nothing in there that was expensive. It's all just basically whole plant foods. Nothing. I'm trying to think if there's anything that I used in there that I don't normally keep in my kitchen all the time anyway. Maybe the veggie broth. I don't use that. I don't have a reason to use it all that much, but that was about the only thing that I used extra. So anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you here again soon. Peace.